Okay, so this is my first YouTube video for my brother on how to make something delicious and healthy. So these are going to be vegan or vegetarian friendly protein bars, since I'm not 100% on whether or not the coconut oil is vegan, if it was refined through any bones or anything like that. And also the dark chocolate, that's all we had at our store, may not be vegan. It doesn't say anything on it, but it's got sugar in it, and I don't know if it's organic vegan sugar. So anyways, we're just going to call it vegetarian friendly. So everything I'm using for this is going to be some organic shredded coconut, walnuts, which I mix 1 cup of walnuts with 1 cup of the coconut shreddings in the food processor and mash them all up, because I do have braces and my orthodontist probably wouldn't appreciate me eating whole pieces of walnuts. So those are all set and ready. And then also we have vegan Rice Krispies, and here's the Spectrum Organic coconut oil. And then the main ingredient for these is going to be the Sweet Dreams organic brown rice syrup. So I have a tablespoon of the coconut oil in here that I melt first. Keep in mind you want to keep everything on a low setting so that it comes out right. And then I add, this is a 1-pound jar, and I put about half of it in there for right now. I added a tablespoon of organic vegan sugar, about a couple sprinkles of sea salt, and we're just stirring that up. And brown rice syrup is sweet as it is, but since I have kids, I add just a little bit more sugar so they'll eat it. One thing we're going to add later is the milled flaxseed for the extra protein part of it. So for right now, see if I can do this all one-handed. We're going to add the walnuts and coconut mix. Into this and see how thick it is right now before I decide if we're going to add any more brown rice syrup. And I'm just going to stir that in, see what we got. You still want to keep this on low so that it doesn't stick to your pot. One thing I like about not using marshmallows is it's not as messy, and also vegan marshmallows are pretty dang expensive. So there's that. It's all mixed in there. And I only want about 2 tablespoons of the flaxseed meal. So just sprinkle that in there. And we'll give it a stir again. One-handed. Maybe 2. That's all mixing in really good. And we're going to add, remember my measuring cup. We're going to add about 2 cups of the Rice Krispies. So that's almost 2. I don't like to add in too much because I don't want it to all be just filler. And we'll get that all mixed in. And I also don't want them to fall apart after they've been refrigerated. and they're crackling, so I might need to turn this down a little bit. Because again, I still have it set to low. And those are looking really good. Just got to constantly check and make sure that they'll still stick together in the pot, because if they don't stick together in the pot, then they're not going to stay stuck together after you lay them out and refrigerate it. Just want to make sure everything is mixed in really good. This is kind of a good way to sneak some fiber into your teenager's diet with all the coconut that's in there. So we're going to take this and let me see how that works. We're going to dump it onto a lined cookie sheet with tin foil. Just scrape it all off. And we're going to smash it. Oops. You see, when you actually record this for somebody, it never does what it's supposed to do. I don't like to spray my tin foil just because I don't really want to be eating silicone. If I'm going to spend this much money and take this much time to make something healthy, I want it to stay healthy. So, I don't want this to be too long of a video, but you get the gist that you just basically need to press it out and get them in a shape that'll be easy to cut. So for right now, we're going to leave that like that because I'm going to show you what we're going to use for the topping, which makes my son eat it, which is the 90% Coca chocolate. We're going to take it and just drizzle a little on there. Doesn't have to be pretty, because once the kids get a hold of it, it's going to be gone anyways. We'll do that. And then there you have it. Those are vegetarian-friendly protein brown rice syrup Rice Krispie treats.